Hello everyone and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide. Cadbury World, located in Bournville, Birmingham, will be opening a new dark ride in 2024. It's set to be known as Cadbury Chocolate Quest. And in this video, we're going to take a look at the concept art, talk about the storyline for this new attraction, and also as well bring you all of the latest updates and what we can expect from this new attraction. Now, Cadbury World is somewhere that we did visit at the end of last year. We had a great day. Took my mum and dad actually for a family day out. It was good fun. And also we did mention in that video that we'd heard that a new dark ride was under construction. So it's great that finally this has now been confirmed by Cadbury World and it's going to be opening in spring 2024. Now, a bit of history for you about Cadbury World. Of course, it's been an attraction for a long time. However, last year, in fact, about a year ago, in January 2023, Merlin Entertainments took over the operation of Cadbury World. And since then, it seemed like straight away they've wanted to make improvements to the experience and bring in new things. And of course, bringing in a brand new dark ride is a big step forward. Now, before I do go on to talk about the new ride, I have got a little bit of sad news, and that is about Cadabra. That's the really cute little dark ride that they've currently got. It's been operating since 1997 and of course means it's been operating for 27 years. It is going to be closing, which I am sad about. Now, this ride has got really no screens or projections or anything. It's a very old school classic dark ride. It's tracked, it's really nice, it's not interactive or anything. You just sit there, enjoy all the scenery, and you know what? It's a lovely ride, it really is. And over 14 million people have experienced Cadabra since it opened back in 1997. That ride is going to be closing because of them opening this new dark ride. And I think for me that's the only negative with this. The new ride is not actually being built in the area where Cadabra is. It's in a completely different area. And I think the reason why they've done that is because if they'd have opened and closed Cadabra to build this new ride, it would have left the experience really lacking something, because this ride is quite a large area from what we understand, and also it's quite complex. You know, there's a lot of scenes, lots going on, which is positive and has took a long time to build. It's been under construction since like last summer, so really nice that this has kind of been going on behind the scenes, and then of course it's going to be ready for spring for us all to experience, hopefully in the next couple of months, which is going to be great. It is sad though to lose Cadabra. I do feel quite upset that we're losing a classic dark ride. I love dark rides, but I'm glad that it is being replaced with something else. In my opinion though, they should have just kept both. This is a completely different storyline with Cadabra to the new ride. That's kind of based on the little chocolate beans, and it was a great experience, it really was. And check out our vlog from last year if you want to see a full POV from that. We'd heard maybe that was going to stay, maybe it was going to be removed. I think the better choice would be to keep two rides, because then there's more to entice people in, especially because, you know, what's going to happen to that space? Have they got more future plans for there? Who knows? But Cadabra is going to close, and we'll see what happens to that area in the future. Now, on to the new ride. So yes, Cadbury Chocolate Quest is going to be a new trackless interactive dark ride. So when I say trackless, that basically means that, you know, it's not going to run on a track round. You're not going to see it in front of you. It will offer surprises and possibly interaction with other ride vehicles as well. Think of like Symbolica, for example, or Efteling, you know, where you're coming around interacting with other vehicles throughout different scenes. That's what it looks like we're going to be seeing with Cadbury Chocolate Quest. Now, riders will be set on a mission by the one and only Cadbury character Freddo. Oh, I love Freddo, so great. Before jumping aboard a Cadbury car and completing an immersive and entertaining quest to collect all the ingredients needed to make a bar of dairy milk, using lasers to zap them up. So yeah, that sounds quite interesting. I like how Freddo's going to be featured in the attraction. And look at the ride vehicles, how awesome are they? I'm loving the fact the purple as well, the Cadbury purple, which looks great. And of course you can see like all the floor that's themed, all the set pieces, looks great. And just moving on to the sets that we're seeing here, actually, they're going to be 3D sets, so practical sets mixed in with some virtual screens as well. So that does sound quite promising. And from the two pieces of concept art that I'll show you in this video, that, you know, we're not just having this replaced with all modern projections and stuff and not really having any character, any charm. This looks like there's going to be a lot of theming around too, which I'm pleased about. If we were losing the beautifully themed Cadabra and just having like all projections and screens, I would have been really sad. But the fact that, you know, it is being replaced with something with big, impressive, practical set pieces is quite positive in my opinion. Now, along with that, there's going to be sounds, there's going to be smells, there's going to be lights and heat, which is quite interesting. Heat, I'd imagine, as part of the process of making the chocolate. Smells, like smelling the different chocolate, maybe like cocoa beans and that sort of thing in there. Along with that, lighting, of course, will be a big part of it. And in terms of the smells that's going to be in there, I'm sure that's going to be great. I'm looking forward to that. That'll probably be one of my favourite moments. And the soundtrack, hopefully, is going to be great to it. I'm sure Fredo's going to have dialogue taking you around this journey. I'm sure that's going to be brilliant. So yeah, I am really looking forward to that. Now, along with that, a little touch at the end is that guests will get to collect a chocolate treat after the ride using all the ingredients that they have interacted with and collected throughout the experience. Yeah, that's a nice little touch that you're going to get that afterwards. Now, this ride is going to open in spring 2024. As soon as we know that it's open, we'll head down there and check it out. Yeah, as soon as we're available and it's open, we'll get down there and experience the ride. Yeah, and bring you some on-ride footage, hopefully, and see what it's going to be like and give you our review. Yeah, it's a bit of a, you know, one of them that there was rumours. We'd heard from our sources that something was being built, but it's nice that it's been officially being confirmed to come into Cadbury World this year. Yeah, so my thoughts on Cadbury Chocolate Quest. It looks great. I'm liking the look of all the theming, especially when you look there at the floor. That's all themed in. You can also see as well that you've kind of got the big kind of glass and a half out of milk being poured. That looks cool. Hopefully that's going to like spin and move. Is that actually going to be like dyed water or something like that to create that effect? The flooring all looks nicely themed. If it looks like the concept art, I think we're onto a winner with this one. I do think it will probably be a better experience than Cadabra. However, I think there's always room for charm and, you know, full-on practical sets. So I do think they should have kept that too. It would have just made it an even better experience because then you'd have all the kind of factory tour and interactives, 2 rides, the 4D cinema, and then they could have built up from there. I said actually a few little flat rides would go down well outside. Imagine like a rocking tug with like a sit on a twirl or something like that, you know, or like the twirly spin teacups or something. But, you know, I think Merlin have got some big plans. Is it going to be the next Hershey Park from America? Probably not. But it is nice to see investment going in, and I am really excited for this new ride. It's just a shame that it's come at the price of removing another dark ride. But you know what? I do really like the look of what we're seeing here. Let me know your thoughts down below in the video comments. Have you been to Cadbury World? Would this get you to go and visit? You know, what would get you there? You know, have you been on Cadabra? Are you sad to see it go? I'm sure a lot of you are that have experienced it. It's kind of that childhood nostalgia with Cadabra as well. Still, yeah, this looks fantastic. I'm really liking the look of it. In terms of screen use, you can kind of see Fredo on a screen there. It'd be nice to see him as an animatronic, but obviously that costs quite a lot of money, so we'll see what happens there. Has Merlin's budget spread to that? They're already spending a lot of money this year. But yeah, that'd be nice, some animatronics. I was hoping it's not too static, if you know what I mean. But then you look at what Alton Towers did last year with Alton Manor, and they did a really good job of that. So if we're seeing something on that level, theming-wise, great. And the ride system, the fact it's trackless, I don't think they'd spend the money on an expensive ride system like that, you know, to not utilise it properly. So I'm hoping we get interaction with other vehicles, going into multiple different rooms, coming back out, spinning round, the sound built into it. I'm really excited for this one. It could be another great ride to open here in the UK in 2024. Of course, we've got lots more updates coming up here on Theme Park Worldwide as we enter what is the most exciting year for UK theme parks and attractions in a very long time. I'm Sean Sandbrook, thanks for watching Theme Park Worldwide, and that leaves me with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. We'll see you in the next video.